Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In previous video I've already shown you how to design this user control, that is delete phone record. If you have not watched my previous video, then just go to description, there I've put the link for my previous video, or you can simply do one thing, just click on the suggestion on the right side of your screen. So in this video I'm going to show you how to design the login form. Okay, so let me start this and show you what I'm going to show you in this video. Okay, so here you can see this. When I start the project, the login page is over here. So I'm going to show you how to design this and how to backend code for this. Here I'm going to enter the wrong user ID and password. When I click on this, and here you observe that it's quite an attractive type of verifying the password, and when the password is wrong username or password, and it's back to the same page. So how these all stuff are working today I'm going to show you. Okay, so let me just close this and let me move back to our complete project, that is the project on which we are working, that is mobile shop video. So I'm over here. Here you can see this. We are done till delete phone record. So now I'm going to add one new user control. Right click and click on add and click on new item. And here you have to select the user control. Just click on this. Change this one to user control underscore login and click on add. And now our new user control is added. After this, what we have to do is we have to stretch it as large as we want. And after this, what we have to do is we have to actually change the background color of the same which we have. Okay, so the project color we need. In the previous all user control, the background color is white. So in this, we don't need that. So let me change that one too. 0,118,221 is the color code. When you enter, here you can observe the thing is quite nice. After this, what we have to do is we have to add few stuff. Let me add that. First thing what we have to do is we have to add progress bar, and we have to add circular progress bar. Here you can see this. In previous videos, I've already shown you how to add this DLL file into your project, into your Visual Studio. So if you have not watched the previous video, just go to description. There I have put the DLL file and watch my previous videos as well. So let me drag and drop it over here. Okay, so this one is not this circular progress bar. Okay, this one actually. Let me remove this one. Okay, delete this one. Here you can find this. Okay, so we have to change few properties of this circular stuff, that is progress bar. So just select this and change the for color, progress color, this one to white. Here you can observe now it's looking nice. After this, what we have to change is we have to change one more stuff, that is circle radius, circle size from 1 to 2. And if you need, you can change it to 3 up. Okay, so now it's also looking nice. And after this, what we have to do is we have to add one label as well. So I'm going to add label. Just drag and drop it over here. And change the for color as well. Change this one to white too. And after this, change the font as well. Click on that. Change this one to 12 and hit OK. And in this, what we have to set is we have to set validation in progress. So change the text to validation in progress and hit enter. And now it's looking nice. After this, what we have to do is we have to add one panel. So let me add one panel. Just drag and drop it over here. And what we have to do is let me just copy the size of this panel from the previous one. So this is our complete project. Let me just click on this and let me copy the size. Okay, so 480, 583. Let me move back over here. So I'm going to paste the size over here. For this panel, just select the panel and put the size 480, 583. Now in this way. After this, what we have to do is we have to copy the color code. So let me just select that and the color code is, fill color is actually white, so I'm going to set the white over here. Click on this, for color, change this one to custom and white. Oh sorry, for color is also white, and the fill color, that is back color, it needs to be white as well. For color means that whatever text you write over there will be in the white, but we don't want that. We want that inside into of black actually, so just black. After this, what we have to do is we have to put the picture box. Let me drag and drop it over here, and after this we have to just select the image. Just click on this, choose images, local resources, import, and this will open your local directory. And here let me find the image. Okay, so which image I have used is this one. So this image is not in the description, I will put it later. Okay, because I have designed the login page after the completion of project, that's why I forgot to put the images inside the, actually the login images inside the link. Okay, so let me search for that. So let me search for that. So here we have this. Okay, and after this, change the stretch mode to stretch image. And now below this, what we have to do is we have to add one label as well. So label, just drag and drop it over here. Change this one to login. Hit enter. Just increase the size of this and change the font color as well. Just click on this. Size needs to be 16 or 20. You can change on the basis of your requirement. Okay, so select a nice font. Okay, so I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to change the text color for sure to red, like this. Okay, so let me change the font as well, because this one is not looking that much nice. So I'm going to set the Calibri, this one, and bold as well, and size is 20. So now this one is looking better than before. Okay, after this, what we have to do is we have to add few more labels. So let me just drag and drop this. Change the text of this one to username, and we need to copy one more and paste it, and change this one to password. Hit enter. Let me increase the font of these two labels. So click on this font, select this, and after this just select 10, or let me just increase one more to 11. Hit OK. After this, what we have to do is we have to add few text boxes. So search for text boxes, and I'm going to use the Guna 2 text box. So just copy and paste it, and we have to increase the size of this one. So copy and paste it once again, because we need 2 of them for now, and move this little bit down. And after this, what we have to do is, let me just make this control, user control, little bit large. Okay, so now all pages accessible now. After this, what we have to do is we have to add one button over here. So search for button. So Guna 2 button, just click on, drag on this, and here what we have to do is we have to change the text first. So change the text to login, and after this, what we have to do is we have to change the fill color to, let me just change that, 0,118,221, and hit enter. And after this, what we have to do is we have to set the border thickness from 0 to 1. Hit enter, or 2. After this, change the border radius from 0 to 25. And here you can see this, now it's looking nice. Let me just decrease the size of this one a little bit. And after this, what we have to do is we have to increase the font size. So change the font from 9 to bold and 14, and hit OK. So 14 is quite large, so let me decrease that to 12. Okay, so now it's looking nice. Let me decrease the size of this one as well. So now this one is nice. After this, what we have to do is we have to change the fuse properties of this button. So just right click and go to properties, and after this change the checked state. Click on this. Border color will be remain same, fill color will be white, and the font color, that is the text color, needs to be 0,118,221. Just save this. Okay, so after this what we have to do is we have to set the properties of these text boxes. So just click on this first one. Okay, so select both of them, and after this what we have to do is we have to change few properties, that is border style from solid to, okay, sorry, I'm not going to change the border style, I'm going to change the style. Search for style. Here you will find this style, default to material, and you will observe the border from the three sides has been removed and now it's looking better than before. So select the first one, and after this select both of these, and after this what we have to do is we have to change the font color from white to black, oh sorry, from the text color, actually font color, this one, from this one to black. And after this what we have to do is we have to increase the font size of these two text boxes. Just click on the first one, click on font and select 12, hit OK. Okay, so let me decrease the size of this one. So copy this and paste it once again and delete this one. Okay, so now the size is same and the font size is also set for this one. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to actually save this and we have to add the border style over here. So let me just move back to the complete project, and we will find this. We have one rectangular shape over here, and let me just, its border width is 3. So let me add this one. So rectangular shape, drag and drop it like this, and the border radius for this one is, let me set that border radius, border width is 3, and let me just set this one for complete page like this one. And the color we have to set for this one is, fill color will be changed this one to 0,118,221. Hit enter. Okay, sorry, the border color actually 0,118,221 and hit enter. Now it's looking nice. After this, here still we have one label which we need to actually put it over here. Let me copy this and paste it, and we have to set wrong user ID or password for this one. Okay, user name or password, hit enter. Change the text color from black to red. Okay, so change the name of this one, design name actually, wrong, okay, sorry, to show label. Let me just name this one. After this I'm going to change the name of this one too. So right click and go to properties, and there you will find the name. So change this one to txt user name, and change this one to txt password. Change the name of this button as well, ptn login, hit enter. And we have to change few more properties of these two text boxes. So right click on this, and here you will find a small rectangular. Just click on this and write something inside the placeholder text. So what we have to write over here is enter user name, and when you enter, here you will find this, the placeholder is added. In the same way we have to write for this one too, enter password. After this what we have to add is we have to add one more stuff. What we have to add, first thing we have to add ellipse shaper, Una to ellipse. Just drag and drop it over here, and what we have to do is we have to change this one from 6 to 26, target control. Just click on this and select the UC underscore login, and after this just copy and move back to the form 1. So let me close these stuff for now. Form 1, and here we have to paste it. This one is 6. Select this one. Change the target control from this one to panel 2 and just save this. Now when you start this, and close this, now you will find toolbox. Inside the toolbox you see login underscore login. So just drag and drop it and place it on the right position like this, and now start this, and let's see where actually this login form appears. So this one is in the quite right side, so we have to set this one on the left side. So let me do that. Okay. Like this. Now let me start this. Okay, so we have to actually decrease the size of the panel as well. Okay, so now it's approximately on the right position. Okay, so let me close this and let me move back over here. Let me delete this one and let me add this one again. Now start this. Okay, so it's looking quite stretched, so we have to decrease the size. Okay, so let me increase this from this side and let's see how it look like. I've decreased from this one from right side. Still there is no change. Actually, you can't able to figure out what actually the problem is going on. So I'm going to change the background color for this one to something red type, so that we can uniquely identify what the problem, which type of problem we are facing. Okay, so I have started the project, and okay, so let me just delete this one for now and let me add this quickly. Use underscore stock, and let me just move it on the right position. Now start this, and let's see which type of problem we are facing. So here you can observe this page is quite small from the below and as well as from the right side. So let me just increase this one too. Just click on this and change this anchor from top left to these two. Select these two, and let's check if that works or not. Okay, so that's worked perfectly fine, but we have one small issue, that is these labels and this panel is quite large. Okay, so let me cut this and move back to the login page. Just select this panel and we have to resize these. Okay, so let me do that. So actually what we have to do is we have to actually adjust these all stuff on the right position. So let me start this, and you will find that this one is on the right side, but we have to move it over here and we have to adjust this from the left right to left side. Okay, so let me do that for now. Just click on these two, select by pressing the serial key, and I have moved these on the left side. And let's start this, and let me check this how it actually look like. Okay, so here you can observe this one is on the right position. So what we have to do is we have to decrease the size of this panel for now. Let me move a little bit downside, and after this what we have to do is we have to select these all stuff and we have to move these all stuff in this position like this one. And let's start this and let's see if these are on the right position or not. So here you can observe all the stuff is on the right position except this label. So let me move that. So I'm going to actually increase the size of this rectangular shaper like this and start this, and let's see if that works or not. Okay, so that worked perfectly fine. So we have to increase the size of this rectangular shaper a little bit more. Let me do that. like this. Just click on this. It's out of the box, but it's still it will work. Start this, and now this is in the box. So now what we have to do is we have to decrease the size of this panel from the right side. So let me do that. Select the panel, decrease the size. Just start this, and let's see if that works. Yeah, that worked. So we have to decrease this one a little bit more till over here. So let me start this, and now this one is perfectly fine. So what we have to do is we have to actually move this stuff a little bit upside. So let me do that. Just select this and move this one a little bit upside. Just start this. Okay, so now this one is looking perfectly fine, but we have to move this panel a little bit upside. So let me just close this and decrease the size of this one till over here. Let me start this and let's see. So this all is a task of adjustment. Okay, so now this one is fine actually. Okay, so now this one is looking perfectly fine. So now what we have to do is we have to change this background color of this one to normal, to this color actually. Okay, just click on this, change the back color 0,118,221. Hit enter, and now let me start this and let's see how this one look like. Okay, sorry, we have to actually add this stuff one more time by deleting this one. Just click on this, search for UC_login, just drag and drop it over here and drag it on the proper position. Just start this, and you will find this one is looking nice. So now what we have to do is we have to actually hide this panel when this login form appears. So how to do that? For that, we just close this and move back over here, and here what we have to do is when this form load, this panel needs to be hidden. So just double click on this, and here what we have to do is we have to hide the panel 1. So panel 1 dot visible is equal to false. Now start this and let's see what happened now. Here you can observe now only we have the login page, but small stuff is still remaining, that this is not on the center, it's looking like quite in the right side. So we have to move this stuff on the left side. So move back to the login page and select this one and move this one over here. And before moving this, what we have to do is we have to move this one like this, and we have to move this one. So we have to just right click on this, send to back, select the second one, send to back. Okay, and now these are on the right position. Okay, so now start this and let's see if these are on the right position or not. Okay, so now you can observe this, everything is fine, but this label is, what we want is when this form loads, this label needs to be hidden. So how to do that? For that, we just show you. Okay, so this one we have to, we have to actually move this label a little bit right side. After this, what we have to do is when this form loads, this label needs to be hidden. So how to do that? Form 1 and the coding part, hide label. Okay, so what we have to do is, I will tell you how to do that, don't worry. So let me move back to the coding part for this one. So now design is nice, everything is working fine, everything is in the right position. So now what we have to do is we have to add one timer over here. So let me add the timer. Drag and drop it. Just click on this, and after this what we have to do is we have to change few properties. Change the interval from 100 to 500. Hit enter and make this enabled. By default is false, so don't make any changes on that. And after this what we have to do is we have to actually code on the button login click event. Before that we have to actually code on the login tick event. Okay, sorry, timer 1 tick event. So this timer tick event. So just double click on this and this will generate the timer 1 tick event. In this, what we have to do is, before out of this event, I'm going to take one variable abc is equal 0, and here what I'm going to do is, if abc is equal to 10, then only I'm going to check what is going on. Okay, so inside this I'm going to check for the username, validating username and password, and before this, all the time the panel 1, so over the panel, this panel will be hidden and behind the progress bar will be visible. Okay, I'm going to code for that. So abc is equal 0, and why I'm writing over here this I'm going to tell you. So inside this I'm going to write if txt username dot text is equal to btech days, you can programmatically connect your project with the database. Okay, so txt password is equal pass. Then what we have to do is, I will do that later. In the else condition, okay, sorry, txt password dot text over here. In the else condition, what we have to do is, first thing what we have to do is guna to panel 1 dot visible is equal to true. Okay, and after this what we have to do is, we have to actually error label, I guess I forgot the label name. So label name, okay, let me just check that what actually the label name of this one. To show label dot visible is equal to true. And after this what we have to do is, we have to actually stop the timer. So timer 1 dot stop. These are the stuff when the password is wrong. It means that username and password is not btech days or pass, then these condition needs to be fulfilled. And what happened when these are visible? These are right. When these are right, we have to actually do one stuff, that is this dot hide. It means that this form, this user control needs to be hidden. And after this, what we want is timer 1 dot stop. Okay, so I will explain you why I'm doing this. Stop. So the question in your head is that, okay, so why this is showing an error? Okay, so this is showing an error. Let me check that why this one is showing error. So there is a spelling mistake, so it's capital H, and now the problem is resolved. So here you are worried about that. We haven't started the timer, but why I am using this timer dot stop. So we have to start the timer when the button is clicked, this button. So we have to code on this button as well for now. Okay, so I'm just double click on this. This will generate a PDN login click event. So let me just cut this from here and put this over this one. And after this, what we have to do is, in this what we have to write is this dot timer 1, that's the timer name, dot start, and after this what we want is the panel 1 dot visible is equal to false, and progress bar, this dot guna to when progress indicator dot start. So that's it. This is all what I have to code over here. So before this, what I want is, when this form login, I want to hide this label. So where I have to do that? Inside the constructor, I'm going to do that. Lucy underscore login. Inside this, I'm going to write label to show label dot visible is equal to false. Now start this and let's check how this one is working. I have started this and click on this login. Okay, so nothing is visible. So why this one is not visible? Let me check that. Okay, so move back over here and let me just change the position of this one and let's check where it is. Okay, so the timer is over here, so let me just send this one to back. This actually the progress bar is over here because the rectangular shaper, it's sent behind the rectangular shaper, not behind this panel. So that's why we can click this one over here. So I have to send this one more back. So right click and send to back. Click on this, send to back. Now when I click on over here, so yeah, it's still visible. So what we have to do is we have to just select this and I can move this one over here. And after this, what I have to do is I have to just move this one like this. Okay, so actually a little bit on the lower side, and we have to adjust this stuff like this. Now start this and let's see. Okay, so it's on the up side. Okay, so we have to send this one to back. So what we have to do is we have to bring this one to front, and now start this and let's see what happened now. So now this one is in the back. Okay, so now it's working fine. So this will take for the 5 seconds at least, because we have set the interval of 500 milliseconds, and when that complete, the panel will be automatically visible. Okay, so this one is taking too long, so we have done some programmatically mistake. So let me move back. Okay, so I've closed that, and here what we have to do is panel 1.visible is equal to true, and to show label.visible is equal to true. Yeah, everything is fine, but why the problem is? Okay, so let me do that. Pass. Okay, so let me start this. Let me try this once again. So I have written some wrong user ID and password. Let's click on this. Okay, so wait for a few seconds. So it's taking actually more time than we expected. Okay, so let me close that and let me check where I have done the problem and mistakes. Actually, this problem is going on because the value of ABC is always 0. Whenever the stick event happens, we haven't incremented the value of ABC. So here we have missed ABC. ABC is actually the variable name. So plus plus. Now the value of ABC will be incremented each time after each 500 milliseconds. Okay, so for the first time when the timer tick, it means that the value of ABC will be 1, and when the value of ABC will be 10, then it enters inside this if condition, and after this it will make the condition ABC is equal to 0, and after that it will check for the condition, the both conditions. So let me start this and let's see now if this works or not. So here you can observe the label below this one is hidden, and now I have clicked on this, and now here you can observe now we are back, and now everything is working fine. Wrong username or password is visible now, and when I enter we take days and password is pass and click on login. So this one is hidden and everything is hidden. Okay, so that's what we have coded. Okay, so now we still left with a few issues, that the password inside this cannot be visible. So change the properties of that text box, and that go to properties and search for password chars. inside this, write star and hit enter. And after this, what we have to do is we have to adjust the position of the label as well. So this label is not on the right position, so we have to adjust this like this one. Okay, so start this and now click on this. Okay, so now this one is on the right position and it's looking better than before. Okay, so now everything is done. So now what I want is, whenever the username and password is valid, we have to actually move back to the dashboard. That is, panel 1 needs to be visible and the button, that is this one, needs to be clicked. So how to do that? For that, just select this one, and after this, where we have to code is, just right click, go to properties, select the event, and we have to code on this visible change. Just double click on this, and here what we have to do is we have to write panel1 dot visible is equal to true, and after this btn add new phone dot perform click. So why I have written this perform click, I will show you. Okay, so let me comment this one for now and just start this, and let me show you. I'm going to enter btech days, that is the valid ID, and password is pass. Just click on login, validation in progress, and now login is successful. Here you can observe when the login is successful, it's not looking very much nice. When it will look nice, when the login page will be visible like this one. Okay, so what I done over here is btn add new phone dot perform click. It means that whenever the uc underscore login, that is this one, this user control visual is changed, then first thing what I want to do is the panel needs to be visible. That is all this panel. This one is the panel 1. That these panel with the buttons will be visible, and after the visual, what we want is we want to click this button with the help of coding. So this button name is btn add new phone. So what I have written over here, btn add new phone dot perform click. Now start this and you will see the difference. Pass and click on this, validation in progress, and now here we go. So now when we move to the dashboard, this one is looking better than before. Okay, so you must be worried about that, how this one is all is working. So we haven't changed actually the visual change has not happened over here, but we have coded over here. So where this visual change happened, so let me move back to the login page coding. Just double click on this login, and here in the if condition, here you will find that I have written this dot hide. This dot hide will, what this hide dot will do, this will actually hide this user control, and the hiding the user control is what, it's a visual change. So that's the thing which is happening. Okay, so on the visual control we have coded. Okay, so this dot hide, if I remove this, then this code won't work because we haven't actually changed any of the stuff inside this one. Okay, so I hope you liked and enjoyed watching this video. So that's it for this video, guys, and in this video our project is finally completed. So I hope you liked making with me your project and coding with me. Okay, so make sure to subscribe and share with your friends, and thanks for watching.